if I had a chance to go to the legislature in 1986. At that time, in the 75 years that we had had the vote in California, there had been a total of 31 women in 75 years. There were only 11 the year I got elected, and I was on the cover of the California Journal, part of the biggest freshman class in history, 5. The biggest freshman class in 75 years was 5 women. The next year we elected 3 more women, so 86 was still the biggest year. But that was the year Rebecca Morgan, senator, walked on the floor of the California State Senate in an Armani pantsuit. Helen will tell you there are men on the legislature who wear Levi's and a shabby old shirt and a shabby old jacket. But she was wearing an Armani pantsuit, and she was escorted off the floor of the Senate because women were not allowed to wear pants. So we had a press conference. All 19 of us, because we'd added 3 more women, there were now 19 women out of 120. We had a press conference, and you know, the Speaker of the Assembly, Willie Brown, called us the Lipstick Caucus. Well, that caused a little bit of a fuss, as you might imagine. And so Willie did apologize, and he helped us to change the rules so that women could wear pants on the Senate. But if a man showed up wearing a kilt, nobody said anything. So why wouldn't women be able to wear, in fact, the clothes that they choose to wear, as Rochelle did today? The fact is, each and every one of us needs to stand up for the rights of every one of us. Because the truth is, yes, we need to have a legislature that looks more like California. And that means more women, and that means more diversity. And it really is important that the city of Davis finally has a Latinx mayor, but we need to be thinking about the future, because only 2 of the 10 biggest cities in California have women mayors. The bigger the city, the harder it is to elect women. Just like the bigger the state, the harder it is to elect women. When they remodeled the state capitol to the tune of over $100 million, and they didn't put a women's room on the Senate side. We're talking the 1970s. And when the first woman, Senator Diane Watson, showed up in the late 70s, she went to Jim Mills, the president pro tem of the Senate, said, "Where's the women's room?" "Oh, we never had a woman, so we didn't put a women's room in." She said, "Well, it's time you did it now." He said, "Can't you use the women's room on the assembly side?" And she said, "No, I cannot." So if you do the tour of the Capitol, you'll notice that on the women's room door there's a rose for Roseanne Vuitch, the first woman to be in the Senate.